Hello and welcome to your follow along video. So you're only going to need three pieces of equipment wise for this. You're going to need an acupressure ball, you're going to need a long resistance band, and you're going to need a foam roller. That for me is on the other side, I'm not going to show it to you. We're going to go ahead and get started laying on our back because time is of the essence today. We're going to scoot through this real quick like. Go ahead and lay on your back. Start with your hands on your hips. We're going to do a supine cat-cow. So start with arching the back and tucking your tailbone, and arching your back and tucking your tailbone. I'll get my hands in the way so you can see, but your hands can be wherever's comfortable for you here. You can do this laying on the ground, doesn't matter, whatever you have available. Good. One more arch and tuck. And then you're going to go ahead and come back to neutral. This time pick one leg up. Other leg can be bent or straight, doesn't matter. You're just going to draw a circle in the air with your knee. We'll do that 5 times on each side. So one more, and then we'll change direction. And then go ahead and change sides. One more circle. You're welcome to go the other direction now. You're welcome to do this a little bit faster, a little bit slower than I'm doing it. Just try and tune into your body a little. One more circle. And then go ahead and come back to center. Next up, we're going to go ahead and grab our band, and we're going to do some band reaches. So taking this band, you're going to bring it around your back. So it's like this, going to be in your hands here, taking a seat on something, sitting up nice and tall. You're going to reach out and bring your shoulders back. Reach out, bring your shoulders back, reach out, shoulders back. Do this a few times, no particular number of reps. We're just looking to get some of that activation in your shoulders. If you notice that you're trying to do this really fast, you're just rushing through it like crazy, take a deep breath, cool it. Even though we're not here for very long, we still want it to be a high quality, not very much time. Let's do one more reach and one more coming back, and then go ahead and release that. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and lie on our back again. This will be easier done on the floor, but that's gonna mess up my framing, so we're not gonna worry about that. But you can do this on the floor. You're gonna take the band, it's gonna go over your hips. Bring your feet close to your butt. If they're not already, you're gonna do that little tuck of the tailbone. Hips come up into the air. Squeeze your butt, and then coming back down. Squeeze your butt, coming back up and down. Let's do this a few more times. I've lost count. Let's say this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Amazing. If you did more than that, cool. If you did less than that, cool. It doesn't really matter. We will press on. So, because all exercise is good. So now we're going to go ahead and go on over to the wall where we're going to use our foam roller and our acupressure ball. First, we're going to use the foam roller. So that's probably going to roll away and I'll have to chase it in a second. But first, we have our foam roller. You're going to lean up against the wall, bring your little feet out. Press into your feet, get some tension going back into the wall here. Hand is going to be on the cap of the shoulder. Think about rotating from this arm bone. If you'd like, you can take your hand to your lower arm and turn your arm going forward. Turn your shoulder bone or arm bone in your shoulder socket. And turn it back. And turn it forward. And turn it back. Good. And turn forward. And back. One more. Forward. And back. You're welcome to do this without that moving your arm physically, but your mileage may vary. If you need that feedback, go for it. Hand is going to be around your arm. Turn your arm in to start. Doesn't matter, go whichever way. And then turn it back, turn it in, and back, and turn it in and back. Let's do 2 more. Turn in and back and in and back. Very nice. Go ahead and let that go. Next, we're going to grab our ball. And you're going to put this guy in between your heels and do some calf raises. If you can't see my feet, you can't very well. Oh well. Ugh, I'm sorry. All right. So some tension in the feet, picking up and down. Let's do 12 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lovely. Penguin your way back around. Now you're going to take this guy. It's going to go in between the balls of your feet. Now you're going to pick your toes up. Let's do 12 again. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Go ahead and let that go. I'm going to refer to my notes to see what the heck we're doing next. Perfect. All right. So next we're going to do some hip hikes. Now, normally I might have you do these standing up on something, but we can just do these standing normally. So instead of standing on a block, we're just going to do this standing. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, like somebody's pulling you up out of your hip with a string. You're going to hike your hip up and then bring it back down. Little tap on the ground. Hip up, little tap, up, tap. Again. Let's do 3 more on this side. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice. This is a little kind of like showgirl action, but you don't want to like exaggerate it like crazy. You want to stay lifted up out of this hip, keeping this movement kind of small. Let's go the other way. Pulling up out of your hip, staying nice and tall out of your standing leg. Use something for balance if you need to. Coming up and down. Let's do 10, 11, and 12, because 12 is our word of the day, apparently. Number of the day, whatever. Final thing, oopsie daisy. Final thing, we're going to go ahead and do our lat activation. So for this, you're going to want your hand on a surface that is somewhere in between your ribs to your navel-ish, somewhere in here. You're going to take your hand, put it out in front of you. You're going to press your shoulder down away from your ear. Then you're going to press your hand into the ground, looking to activate this muscle here. So you should feel this muscle grab. It may not grab a lot, I don't know. Have your hand in your armpit so you know what the hell's going on in your body. You're going to press down, hold, hold, release. Again, press down, hold, hold, release. Press down, hold, hold, release. Let's do 3 more. Down, hold, hold, release. 2, release, 1, and release. Great. Other side. Hand goes into your armpit. Fist on the surface, table, whatever. Shoulder down away from your ear. Press, hold, hold, release. 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 Let's do 3 more. Press, hold, hold, release. Press, hold, hold, release. Last one, press and release. Good. So I know I went through this pretty fast, so I'm sorry about that. If you do end up having a little bit more time, feel free to back this up and run through it again. You can mute me and just play music or something more interesting than me yammering and use it as a guide. Just doing this once is better than doing it 0 times. the more you can do some of this little stuff, the better. It's way better than not doing any workouts at all. So if this is the only way you can fit it in, fantastic. That's awesome. That's a great place to start. If any of this was confusing, or if you have any anything that came up, go ahead and leave me a message or a comment in Everfit so we can have a dialogue about it. But other than that, this is all I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.